I got the feeling the kookaburras were laughing at us for just missing the boat coming in through the heads. But anyway, it was nice to see her slipping silently up the harbour. Most people were asleep, but there was a few out to greet her. And we saw her in a couple of spots as we drove up towards the harbour bridge. Just managed to catch her coming in as she berthed just next door to the harbour bridge, in between the harbour bridge and the Opera House. Absolutely perfect morning for her. Looks like everybody's out of bed. It was a brilliant morning. It's a perfect shot, that. Isn't that beautiful? Give him a wave. Well, I guess Steve and Anne are there somewhere. It was a pretty early morning start. There's every square inch of balcony taken on that boat. Yeah.
Not many on this side, I reckon there'll be a few on the other side.
Couldn't have asked for a better morning, could you? No, it's perfect. They got what they paid for today. Here's the sun just coming up from behind. All got their white robes on. That could be Steve and Anne there. Actually, it turned out Steve and Anne were a bit further down. Not that it matters, you don't want to stay in your cabin all day in a boat like that. There's so much to see and do, I would think. Makes the ferries look small, doesn't it? You can just about make out the Opera House shadow on the side of the boat. And here's the Oriana, just about docked, not quite. It's about 2 foot out from the quay. Magnificent ship. This is one of our favourite shots. The Opera House in the background and the sun just rising over. Spectacular. Looks like a captain, but I don't think he is. The captain would be up on the bridge somewhere. A few people having breakfast before they come out to discover Sydney. That could be the captain, I guess. In another couple of hours, you won't be able to move for tourists around here. That's what the tourists used to come out on, the old sailing ships, or convicts in those days. Permanent tourists. And there's the Oriana all decked out with the flags up. Very carnival-y. So we decided to hop on a ferry and just have a little trip around the harbour to take in the boat, well, the Oriana and the Opera House and the city in the background. We couldn't have asked for a better day, it was perfect.
We've got a widescreen TV.
The city of Sydney. Looks quite nice on a sunny Saturday morning. Here's a few lunatics going past. Reminds me of when we went to New Zealand. The old jet boat down the river. There's a magnificent sight. Back to the Opera House, which is looking pretty dilapidated, needs refurbishing and renovating. Which I believe is on the cards. They've got a program to do that this year sometime. Don't know what they did with the engine. It was pretty filthy. Having a clean out, I guess. But just a quick trip across the harbour bridge, which also is in need of repair. The road was pretty dreadful actually. We nipped across to Luna Park, which is a funfair sort of area directly across from the Opera House under the bridge. Here's tourists. You can actually pay to walk right up to the top of the harbour bridge and back. You're chained on so that you can't commit suicide and jump off. The old fairground.